it's very, very deep, and you can't see all of what it is, but we just feel that it's very, very deep. And I think that there's the other thing that sort of got thrown around was soulmates. Maybe not romantically, but these two people need to be with each other and are good with each other. You know, they need to be in each other's lives. So I would say that it's sort of like that. It's a soulmate without the romance, I think is probably the best way to put it. Well, I think that the show at its core is sort of about that, and about people finding belonging in this world that's absolutely crazy and cruel. And I think that we continue to do that. Our family continues to grow. The three of us sort of, solidify even more, and we are sort of opening our arms to other people that are sort of out there and sort of floating on their own. Pri and Zeph and Pip and Fancy and Turin. We're also trying to get a mission done, but I think in doing it, we all become this little family, and it's kind of nice, all these misfits sort of finding each other. We don't really know how Davin got Dell pregnant. There's all this mystery about it, so it's a bit like, well, what's happening? But at the end of the day, I think he's very happy to be an uncle. John's a lover, he's like, oh great, like there's another kid, like there's another part of the family, and so I think that he enjoys it, and I think he's proud of Davin for, even though it may have not have been planned, it may have not been his idea, but I think he's proud of him and that he gets to be a father. I mean, it's sort of for a long time been under the surface that they're into each other and that there's this attraction, and it hasn't really, formed into a true relationship, but I think we're getting there. I think we're going there. I think there's a lot of complicated emotions and feelings, and now you bring a baby into throw it into the mix, and the fact that we're trying to save the world and all this stuff. It's romance is not an easy thing to fit in, but I think that we're heading in that direction. I think that hopefully by the end of season 5 there's a real relationship there. Maybe I think that they're really good together. So she is in the green, and she's sort of taking the form of whoever she wants to. She has that ability to manipulate or coerce or whatever by taking different forms. And I think at a certain point, nobody's falling for it. Dutch and Anila and Klein, who are in the green, are all very clever, but it's still sort of this playful thing where she can, poke at and sort of jab at them by being whoever she wants to be. So it's sort of amorphous, her character. We get to see her character through all these different characters as a filter, which is kind of interesting. It's not like solidified as this is who this character is. All the actors that get to play these different parts of her sort of bring their own thing to it. So I think it's a really interesting way to showcase this character, and gives her a lot of different sides. And yeah, it's fun. The difference between Zeff and John, I think, is that her expertise is more in the biological elements of things, and a lot of the stuff that we are dealing with the green and all that sort of stuff, become biological elements. But I think John still has the technical stuff, so when we go on a mission, he's constantly still able to hack in and to wire into stuff, which I guess probably Zeff could do, but not as well as John. Well, I think from where we started, the show was, for lack of a better word, sort of more grounded. It was about the political systems in this very small sort of part of the universe. The themes were sort of, money and class and all that sort of stuff, and where these three sort of characters fit into it, setting this world up. And progressively through the seasons, we've definitely got more science fiction elements, alien stuff, weird memory things, going into, the green space, and Hullens are, for lack of a better description, aliens. So I think in that side, we've just really sort of amped up the science fiction elements, really embracing those fantastic elements that I think people really, really enjoy. There is no lucky, in fact, there's one sort of X-flame that comes into play, and that doesn't work out either. So no, John has zero luck. I think the only flirting or talking that happens is with Lucy. Space, sex, rocket launchers, Tune in to see all 3. I'm not in PR, that's for sure. I'm not in marketing, but that's basically it.